Welcome back, everyone, to this edition of Try Hard Racing with me, Roll Case TV, where I continue to do the best I can with what I've got, which is not a lot of talent, but a whole lot of semi-pro. This vehicle looks kind of nice. Not as nice as the Porsche I could be driving. Porsche. I say Porsche because I grew up saying Porsche. So people around me didn't know that. I am doing the semi-pro career. I am doing the specials. But in order to do this, I need the fully upgraded vehicle, and I do not have enough miles to do fully upgraded. I believe I have... why does it never remember the vehicle I was in? Oh, I can do it! I thought it was like 1 mile short. Okay, excellent. I was a little concerned. I'm glad I double checked. And so let's see. Fully upgraded classic GT. Okay, let's do it. Do I want to change difficulty level back up? How many races? Just one round. And this is it. It's the last one. I have to win it. Yeah, let me turn the difficulty level back up. Well, I can do it. Be a little marginally faster to load the game up, then I'll say change, and then it'll say, do you want to restart? And I'll say yes, but won't have to reload the screen then. I won't have to go back and forth to the options screen. That's fine. Because the last one was too easy. Let's see if this one is too easy. The one before that was nightmarishly hard. Normally I've been playing on hard, but the last car classes before this, we were very aggressive, and it was taking me forever. And the video was already up to 1 minute and 15 minutes or something, so 1 minute and 20 minutes. 4 laps in the snow, single race. It's a circuit race, not elimination.
Oh, looks like the race is...
I'm starting. Ooh, they're starting at the 20th?
And there they go.
That's a little mean. Normally start me in the middle of the pack. I'm going to end up having to rerun this race. I make sure I don't rerun races more than... I don't run races more than 3 times. After the first race I don't win, I'll turn the difficulty down 1 if I think that I can still win. After that, I'll turn the difficulty down all the way. And if it's not even close, then I'll turn the difficulty down after the first race. But I was having so much trouble 2 YouTube episodes ago during the first hour of the stream. The aggression was so bad that I just went ahead and turned the difficulty all the way down right away. And I was restarting races and stuff. The aggression was just so unbelievable for that particular car class. Going wide to avoid the pack there. They are very aggressive, and as you turn the difficulty level up, they get more aggressive. But also, maybe because of the car I was using, my impression was that the cars don't matter. If you look at who finishes where, it seems to be a very big mix of cars for a single class race with multiple cars, individual car models. It doesn't seem like the models make any difference. The manufacturer model makes any difference. Which, not surprised, being a sim-cade, I don't think they're, that. I would not expect them to be that customized. But for some reason, those the tuner car subclass that I was in, the car that I was driving was really difficult. I did that very poorly, but I kind of survived it, so that was no one else's fault but mine for hitting that first wall. I was able to keep the car headed straight enough that it was still 17th place. Oh, now that wasn't my fault. Although, I don't know. It's hard to blame the guy behind me. I do have to win this, so if I don't win it, I will turn the difficulty back down. Because it looks like it's going to be a challenge. Maybe because of the snow. It's so difficult. There's 5 difficulty levels. Hard that I normally play on is only the middle of the 5. Hard seems to be that my cars are on the straightaway about the same speed as the other cars, so I can only gain by braking better and turning better. But that varies too. I have to make sure that I have the same upgrades that the opponents have. This is the quote-unquote fully upgraded race, so I do have the vehicle fully upgraded. Oh, I looked down at chat. I can't do that. Yeah, things are not looking good right now. The question is, do I turn it down all the way, or do I turn it down just 1 notch? Even though there's 5 difficulty levels, the difference in difficulty level is still kind of... The hard difficulty level, which, like I said, is the middle one. It goes easy, medium, hard, expert, and legendary. Oh, I knew I wasn't going to get through there. I made a lot of mistakes. I will turn it down 1 notch, but I'm not going to turn it down further than that. I think I can beat this with 1 notch lower. I am, if I were playing this on my own and not streaming it, I wouldn't mind taking more time to, struggle through and do a race 4 or 5 times if I needed to succeed, if I thought I could succeed even with 4 or 5 tries. But I'm not going to do that for a playthrough. Nobody wants to watch me do the same race 7 times in a row just to see if I can beat it at a moderate difficulty level. I think most people that watch my play, if they're watching it to try to get tricks and tips, forget it. Even though I have a lot of experience in racing games, I mean a ton of experience in racing games in general, like over 40 years of experience in racing games. Since there were racing games, since there were video games, I was in my teens when video games first came to bowling alleys and pinball arcades. Racing games have always been my favorite, but a lot of, in part because I'm older too, my skills are graded. Not that my skills were ever great. I'm not here to show off how good I am. I am the underdog in most games that I play. I'm the old man. I think people that watch me play, if they're watching me play this game, it's because they have an interest in the game. And maybe they only watch 1 episode, but maybe some people watch a bunch of them because they want to see what the game is like. want to get an idea of, you know, whatever the quirks are to the game, and you know, they don't own the game. Does it look fun to play? But I am very much an average, middle-of-the-road racing gamer based on other racing games I play, like Dirt Rally 2. I usually finish in the middle of the pack on the daily events, which is the daily events. You can tell the field and the world by where you finish on the daily events. For all the people that play Dirt Rally 2, I usually finish right around the middle of the pack, either just above or just below the middle of the pack. So that gives you an idea of what my skill level is. I do play with a controller. I used to play with a wheel. I no longer have a place to put my wheel. It's in a box not too far away from me. So I'm not going to win this race. Oh, and that's not, especially not driving like that. The snow is more difficult. I do have a moderate level of all the assists, braking assists and stability assists. Just like right in the middle section. So, which is pretty much where I like it. I like the feel of driving with a little bit on, not off. Not fully on, but right in the middle. And there are presets, and I have changed some of the presets around. Primarily to do things like turn off flashbacks. And I do have the driving lane on. A lot of games I don't like to play with the driving lane, but this game, because of all the weird road things, and I don't know the roads, and I don't know the courses. Not like spas in the game, you know, they're made up courses for the most part. They have a few real ones. Brands Hatch. So, I find the racing line. Somebody was hooked on me there. That was not me. Up, and they're back. I don't necessarily have to finish this race because I don't need the mileage. I'm already fully upgraded. But I'm far enough along I will finish it and then rerun it. Of course, if I rerun it, well, I will get more money too, which if I ever buy a vehicle. I'm doing the whole thing pretty much with the vehicles that I get for free by progressing through the career. X, big X. Now, actually, there are a third level of upgrades, but it's only for extra racing points. You get money, right? Yeah. Okay. I think even if I said restart there, it would not give me the credit and the money. So. Well, now I might as well go to options because it took me out of that screen. All right, put it down to medium. There's everything I have. Semi-automatic. Flashbacks are disabled. Any camera position, that just restricts you to first person only. And here's the ABS and all that stuff. This makes absolutely no difference because I don't do drifting. Damage level is full. Terminal damage enabled. So let's go back to the career. Run that race over again. Oh yes, it's the gauntlet. Maybe I have the grid challenges. I don't know what the gauntlet's going to be like. Specials. I have to finish first. I turned the difficulty level down. That should do it. Thank you for remembering what vehicle I had last. Not. I didn't have any other upgrades to do, right? I could have resprayed it. Hopefully this will not be too easy or too difficult. Might have to turn the difficulty down one more time.
Sorry to interrupt, but the race is about to begin.
I did not drive that very well, but even if I drove it better, I think finishing first might have been beyond me on that difficulty level. So, I mean, I had just turned that difficulty level up. I had been playing on the medium difficulty level because of the last car class, but then the first couple of races, or the last car subclass, whatever, the last vehicle. But the first couple of races in these cars were much too easy. But now this, maybe because of the weather, I don't know, quite possibly because of the weather, or they are now themselves fully upgraded where they weren't upgraded before. I don't know. But I'm not going to waste a bunch of time trying to figure that out. Ouch. Oh, I didn't get an nemesis. That's good. Oh, no, all my fault, all my fault. I tried too hard to hard brake. I still got a few laps. But if I don't do it here, I am committed to taking it down to the lowest skill level, because I'm not going to do a race more than 3 times. Fortunately, it's just a 1-round event. Somebody hit me there. Alright, I'm gonna restart. It's all in the first lap, and I'm just getting pummeled. I hate doing that. I keep saying I hate doing it, but then I keep doing it. When it's my fault, I don't restart. But when they keep running me into the wall, and I refuse to put flashbacks on, which is what I think they expect you to do. Oh well. I think flashbacks are just way too arcadey. Oh, again, they're clipping me, but... If I put flashbacks on, I would have to find a button to assign it to, because I don't have any buttons assigned to flashbacks. I can do a flashback from the options menu. I mean, if I pull up the in-game menu, I don't think I can do a flashback from there. That was kind of my fault. And I'm in last place. Wow. This snow is definitely harder, I will say. That's one aspect that they didn't they're not faking. It really is, snow and ice really is slipperier. Not saying much because I don't want to have to do this race over again. I'm going to turn on the focus, but yeah, this is not going to happen. I'm going to have to turn it down even more. I mean, I am catching people, but I felt like the first attempt I was doing better. Probably means because I was driving slightly better. They are really hooking me around. No! Why did you do that to me? I guess that was a valid defensive move. Plus he was trying to pass the guy in front of him. Whoa, 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 oh, I was doing so well, then I misplayed that turn. I think that was all me, just losing control. I don't think anybody hooked me. Not my position back, but that's not going to be good enough to win this. I don't know how far ahead the leader is. I can even see the front dots on my map. Whoa! Oh! Come on! And I got a nemesis now. Hopefully he's damaged enough it won't matter. Well, that slowed down everyone behind me too, but behind me doesn't matter. I've got to catch up to people in front of me. This is the last hour of my stream, so it's watched on YouTube. It's the third part of a 3-hour. Yep, didn't slow down enough. This will be the last Last racing for the day for me, so I'm not tired, but I should be well practiced. Took that one considerably better.
Masterful slingshot.
Though the line is better, you can't always trust the color of the line. No! Oh, I was doing well. I kind of got sandwiched there. Somebody just hit me.
Maneuvering beautifully into their slipstream.
Better. I could obviously do a lot better. Okay, one lap to go and I'm in 5th. I don't know where first place is. I can pick up 3 places, but I don't know about picking up all 4. I can't even see where first place is. I have a good lap, better than what I have been having. Keeping it straight, keeping it straight. They are fairly long laps. Oh, that turn is so difficult. First place is a ways up there. If I play well, I might still be able to catch him. I can keep out of the traffic behind me. Finish line. I hope that's not the finish line. No, here's the very difficult turn coming up. Oh, lost the back end a little. I'm not gonna do it. Very exciting, very dramatic. Oh! Well, I can't blame anyone else but me for that. But that still means I'm going to turn the difficulty level all the way down, because that was my second attempt. I'm not going to take more than 3 attempts. It would be a lot more exciting if I tried it again at this difficulty level, but... which is faster? It doesn't matter. They put me back at the beginning regardless. Alright, easy. Third attempt is always on easy. Now, in this game, I can progress even without getting all the objectives, but the goal is to get all the objectives. If I have to keep moving it down to the easiest skill level, though, I may have to give up on that desire.
Sorry to interrupt, but the race is about to begin.
And not only is this my third attempt, but I also had like 3 restarts. Very disappointed. I'm sure you can definitely see the jump in difficulty level. Stop! Get off my bumper! It's a long race, too. I don't want to, even though it's only one race event, it's a pretty long race. So I do not want to have to do this race a 4th time. Oh, that's my teammate. Tell him to hold back. Oh, I sure hope I didn't lose to my teammate last time, and I could have just told him to hold back. I don't think it was. My teammate gets in a lot of accidents. I did not improve his skills because I don't want to risk him beating me. Well, I have my rival behind me, my teammate behind him. And I don't see any red dot nemesis side. And yes, as I suspected, this difficulty level is a bit too easy. The last race was really exciting. I would have, if that was only my first attempt, I would definitely play the second attempt at that same difficulty level. Because I would like a second bite of that apple, but I want to do the same race more than 3 times. That was something I decided early on in this playthrough, that I wouldn't do a race more than 3 times. If I had to, if I failed twice, I would turn the difficulty all the way down. I'm better practiced at the course too, but part of that is because I'm driving it on my own. I don't have to worry about the cars in front of me and cars behind me ramming me. And looking at the time, this might be, I might end up making this a little bit shorter episode, and don't think I'm going to have time to do another full race. The last 2 episodes were long. The first one was like 1 hour and 20, and the second one is about an hour. didn't get the timer started as quickly as I would have liked, so I'm not sure how long it was exactly. And even though I don't have a hard limit for my streaming time on Saturdays, like I do during the week, I have to finish streaming by 10 at the latest, because I live in an apartment complex and curfew's at 10 during the week. I can go a little longer here. It's about 10 to 4. I usually try to end by 4, but I go a little long. But I think I am going to, rather than start with a whole new car, probably end it here after this week. I don't know. We'll see. If I'm under 40 minutes, I'll probably do another one. The next race will be an unupgraded race, probably with a loaner car. Sliding out a little there. I didn't even notice if these are all-wheel or rear-wheel drive cars. I think they're rear-wheel drive. Doesn't make it any easier. You just cannot rely on you cannot rely on that ribbon to tell you when to start braking. You've gotta start braking before that. I don't believe the ribbon takes any kind of road conditions into consideration. My teammates always crashed. Okay, 1 lap to go. Is this supposed to be Paris? I didn't even notice. I wasn't paying attention. I saw a French flag just now. I mean, I passed what looked like the Arc de Triomphe. Yeah, and that's supposed to be the Eiffel Tower in the background. It's not a real course. It is a fantasy course, as they say. Yeah, it's supposed to be the Eiffel Tower. I don't think the scale is quite right. Eiffel Tower is pretty tall. I mean, that might be very far in the distance. The Arc de Triomphe is pretty tall too. Looked like he went right by it, so. Now we're getting a better view. I don't know. I don't know what the scale's like. In general, in video games, the scale's down a little bit from real life. Yo! I had to make the last lap somewhat interesting somehow, right? Oh, I do have terminal damage on. That would have been an unbelievable shame. Well, there are other dots on my map now. My teammate has crashed, so I gave him a hold back button. Oh! Oh! Yeah, see, I put a or is this guy one that I can't see whether it says survive eliminations at the end there, whether it says 0. I think this might be a broken sponsor. Yay! Yay! I'm not going to do another race. I'm not going to sit here and watch the entire replay either, though. It says driver level 9, not 109. It's 109, actually. How much money did I get for that? I didn't notice. I had the fastest lap. Imagine that. And before I forget, let's immediately go to the options and put that back on hard, because I will start on hard in case I have to turn it down. So what will be next? Let's see. It's going to be a new car. Still the specials class, but a new car. Oval stocks. Okay. And it's 2 rounds. Do I have oval stock? Classic oval stock. They're probably going to put me in a particular car. Let's see if they give me a choice of cars. They put me in one. I'm going to guess they're going to. Yeah, they're putting me in one. I'll see which one it is. This is a nice location. I think this is the location that's on my thumbnail. Okay, what am I in? Jupiter Classic Stock. Everyone's in the Jupiter Classic Stock. Okay. Yes. And it is a 2-event race. I believe I said. Yes, 2 rounds. Or 2 race event. So yes, the Jupiter Classic Stock. That one. And I have to complete the first Complete Classic Oval Stocks Event 1. Classic Oval Stocks? Is that what that was called? So, I can't upgrade it because I don't have any miles on it. But even after the first one, I won't have any miles. So I'll have to... And this has 3 stages of upgrade. So I am going to have to, after the first event, leave here because I won't have any miles on it and do a custom race. I hate that. Let's again look to be sure how many races there are. There are 4 races. There are 3 races. Oval stocks. 1, 2, 3, Only 3, and then the Ferrari Cup. Okay. But there are 3 upgrades, so this should be upgrade 1, upgrade 2, and upgrade 3. Yikes. I won't be able to even do upgrade 1s for this. So I'm going to have, and I won't get any credits, so I'm going to have to do a 25-mile custom event in order to get second level upgrades. And then I might have to do another event to get third level upgrades, to get the fully upgraded version. Oh, this stinks! I mean, I can't buy a different one. This is the car that they're giving me, and I'm not eligible for it until I do this event. So I'm going to have to play one. I have a feeling I'm going to end up doing this twice. Because if they expect this to be level 1, if my competition is level 1, level 2, and level 3 upgrades, since this vehicle does have 3 upgrades, I may end up doing this once. Oh, unlocking the upgrades, going back, doing the upgrades, and doing it again. I only have to finish 5th or higher, but I have a feeling I'm not going to finish 5th or higher. All I have to do is do it. I don't think I have... Do I have to complete it, or do I just have to run it? Do I have to... I mean, I have to complete it. Do I have to just complete it, or do I have to meet the objective to unlock the vehicle? I don't know if this is going to tell me. Complete Classic Oval Stocks Event 1. Yeah, that doesn't necessarily mean... that's a little ambiguous to me. Does it mean just having raced it once, whether you meet the objectives or not, or do you have to meet the objectives? If I have to meet the objectives, I'm probably going to turn the difficulty down all the way to make sure I do it in 2. Anyway, I am out of time for today. If you're watching on Twitch, stick around. I'll see if there's someone to raid. If you're watching on YouTube, that's going to be it for this episode. The next YouTube episode, hey, if you want to watch on Twitch sometime, twitch.tv/RollcageUnderbarTV. Links are in the description of every YouTube episode, also on my homepage, or on my About page. I have a schedule there, so twitch.tv/RollcageUnderbarTV/schedule will let you know when I'm streaming what. And I do keep that schedule up to date. If you're watching on Twitch, of course, you can always go to my YouTube channel. On my YouTube channel, I do have different playlists for all the games I play. Scroll down to the featured games section, and you'll see all the games. They're in, because of a bug on YouTube, I can't rearrange that without like deleting them all and start them over again. So Grid Legends is going to be way at the end. You'll probably have to expand the list. Those are in chronological order, so from the bottom to the top, if you want to stream, if you want to binge something. But then also, if you scroll down a little below that, you'll see individual sections for some of the longer running games I've played. So Dirt Rally, Civilization 6, and SnowRunner have individual playlists breaking out each season, and each of those are in chronological order, whereas the big featured game main list is in reverse chronological order. So if you just missed something, you can go back and get it again. I think I bumped my headset some. Anyway, so yes, if you're watching on Twitch, consider going over to YouTube and subscribing there. If you're watching on YouTube, consider going over to Twitch, subscribing there. Twitch, stick around. I'm going to see if there's someone to raid YouTube. I will see you in the next episode next weekend at 6 p.m. U.S. Central Time, which is Iowa time, which is going to be midnight in the UK, 6 a.m. the next day in Bangladesh, and noon the next day in New Zealand. Those are times in the 4 corners of the earth, and I've decided that those are the 4 corners. Nobody knew what the 4 corners were until I came along, but I'm telling you, those are the 4 corners. There's Minnesota, there's the UK, there's Bangladesh, and there's New Zealand. If you live in another country, sorry, you're not on a corner. Anyway, Twitch again, stick around. YouTube, I appreciate you watching. I hope you have a great afternoon, great evening, great night, great morning, great whenever until I see you again. And wherever you end up going, on the road or in life, be sure to enjoy the drive. Again, Twitch, stick around for a raid. YouTube, I'm out of here. Bye bye.